What it do, ovaries and testes? We are back again. 4K clear in your near.
Come on now, dog.
In your near.
Come on, man.
4K clear in your ear, real near, with a brand new episode of The Truth Don't Kill. Calvin, what it do, man?
Huh?
What it do, man?
Oh, man, I was humming, bro. You hear me humming?
Oh, you was hitting that note?
Yeah, man, I got to get my throat clear, man.
Sound like James Brown.
Drop one on you, bro, but no, you can't handle it, man. You get mad.
Oh,
hey, man, check it out, man. When you say ovaries and testes, man, you talking about women and men?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's my way of saying ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay, man. I heard that, man. It's that new school stuff, man. I would have just said ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
See how much better that much better
nope.
that sound? All right, man. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, man, we back. What episode is this, bro?
This is shit. I lost count. I want to say 7. Episode 7.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6, 7.
Oh, man. We own it. We own it. Well, we had 2 dynamic episodes before this, though, man. And we've been having people, man, talking about we ain't long enough, man. This show ain't long enough. We don't hit them with enough stuff, man. They asking for more out there, bro.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned it, man, because we got something in the Discord.
We got a question. How many of them things?
We got one of them things. One uno single. And this is from Personal Feelings.
Personal Feelings.
Personal Feelings.
See what she said.
Personal Feelings said, how you know it's a she? It could be a he.
Hey, man, if that's a dude, he was raised by their mama.
Oh, my God. Personal Feelings, they said, hey, Calvin and Jay.
Uh-oh.
I have been enjoying every episode of The Truth Don't Care.
Oh, man, it's our first one, man.
Hey, and each and every one has been great.
Oh, that's good.
I am really learning a lot.
Thank you.
I only have one problem with this podcast.
Oh, here we go.
It's not long enough.
Oh, man.
We needed at least 2 hours.
Dang.
They want to double up. We said we're going to try to keep it an hour. They said, no, double it up. Make it 2.
Y'all know we got jobs, right?
Man.
You know, this man, he got 52 kids.
Man, wouldn't get on all 52 of my nerves, too.
Yeah.
It had me hanging on for more.
Okay.
I need more.
Dang.
I want to hear more about regeneration.
Damn.
Longer episodes, please, with about 5 exclamation points right there.
Man, so, man, look like we're going to have another pod to that. Not now, not today, but it sounds like we're going to have another pod to that, man. If we got all these listeners out here writing in like that, man, our big one.
And people I know personally asking us and saying was like, man, y'all need to do a whole regeneration series.
Yeah. I mean, it's the way they go, man. But these lessons, man, when I get into lesson mode like that, man, I try to show y'all something different, something new, and show it to y'all, man, in a way to where y'all can understand it, man, without cutting out all the crap. Cutting out all the fat, man.
You gotta make it make sense, dog. Make it make sense
to you, man, and everything lead to another thing, which lead to another thing, which show you that truth, man.
Yep, and we take it step by step. And since I just read this question in the Discord, anybody who listening right now, I'm gonna make it easy for y'all. I'm doing the call to action off the bat.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to make it real easy for y'all. Whatever platform y'all listening to, go to the episode description.
Yep.
I got links to everything. Discord, our official website, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All that for y'all. Just go to the episode description and y'all will see it at the bottom.
Right in your face, in the face.
Yep. And so y'all hit that Discord, ask whatever question y'all want to, or just leave a statement if you want to say hey or whatever, or if you just feel like cussing us out, that's cool too.
Hey man, we'll take it all. We big boys over here. We can take it. Either way, you know, man, whatever y'all want to come with, we big enough to handle it, man. And if you don't like the show, write in and tell us you don't like the show. If you like the show, write in and tell us you like the show. Either way, man, we're gonna have an answer for you.
Yeah, we are. What you got today for us, man?
I got today, man. I don't know, man. I got a few things, man. What's going on in the news, Oh, yeah, we went to the moon.
Oh yeah, we went to the moon. They sent 4 people and one brother who head baller than Michael Jordan, face smoother than a baby's bottom.
Man, it take me long. It take me long to drive from here to California. It took them to go to the moon.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And probably got back too.
Hey man, let me hit y'all with this new little series I got.
It's
called Lies We Believe.
We getting the first edition of Lies We Believe today?
Lies We Believe.
Oh man, something new.
It's a lot of people out there think we went to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
That is totally, utterly, and outrageously impossible.
Impossible? How is it impossible?
Because technically, we don't have the ability to go to the moon.
We don't have the ability. So you mean to tell me we got all this technology and they show us all this good stuff that they've been working on and all this stuff, but that ain't enough to get to the moon?
Not enough to get to the moon. Let me preface what I'm saying by saying this. People.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talking about you send some machine or you send something up there. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people, physical, live people leaving this planet, shooting out in space, right?
Right.
Landing on another surface,
mm-hmm.
getting out of that craft, walking around, getting back in that craft, and coming back to Earth. That will never, ever, never, never, ever happen. You know why?
Why is that?
Because there's a God.
Ooh. And I got a good feeling you finna give us the sense.
God? Why would God make it for a man to be able to do that? That's man trying to be like God. Man, God ain't gonna let you do that. God laugh at these people, man. I told y'all we live in the idea of greatness. And if we keep doing these things and get everybody to think we're great because of our technology and our abilities that we don't have, then that'll make everybody think we're great, because America need everybody outside of America to think they're great.
So what about all the people that's in America?
All the people that's in America, they control the people in America.
Okay. I'm with you on that.
Right. See, that's why people will be ready to get upset with us because of the things we say. When, like I say, anything happen to America, guess what? We live here too.
Right.
So it's the truth. The truth is the truth. It don't matter what you say, where you at, or how you say it. It's still true. It's still actually true. A lot of people don't understand this about man going to the moon in what, 1969?
Yeah, 1969.
Okay. I like for people to do this for me.
Oh.
Just use common sense.
Oh, man, he breaking it all the way now.
Or what I like to call Calvinology.
Calvinology.
Y'all know what Calvinology mean?
What that mean? You gonna have to tell us.
Calvinology mean common sense.
Oh, man.
That's all I use. And if you use it, you'll find yourself saying, you know what? There is no way we went to no moon. Because we believe man so much. We believe him so much, man. You know I'm gonna have to start y'all with a scripture, man.
Oh, y'all break out them KJV Bibles.
Give me Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1 and 2 only.
All right, we in the book of Jeremiah. That's in the Old Testament. Chapter 10 and verse 1.
What do that say?
Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Read that.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
And be not dismayed by the signs of heaven.
Don't be dismayed at the things you see in this sky.
You gotta break down what dismayed, because people might not know what dismayed.
Dismayed, man. You my definition guy, man.
Oh, man.
I asked you for the definition of words like dismayed and things like that, man. I'm not smart at all.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be modest now.
I'm not being modest, man. I just don't know it.
Oh, okay. Well, ain't no problem.
Do dismayed mean?
So the definition of dismayed, it means cause someone to feel what they say? consternation, or in distress. So basically, to make it even simpler, cause someone to feel distress.
You causing someone
make somebody to worry.
Don't be dismayed. Don't be worried. Don't be stressed about the things going on. So why is man trying to go up there for? To do what?
Here goes some synonyms: upset, worried, or agitated.
Agitated. So the man who's trying to go to the moon must be agitated over the fact that he know he really can't go.
Damn.
He really can't go. He know that. This is all a shit show. Understand something. Man ain't been to no moon. Ain't been to no moon. Y'all know why they went the first time?
Why is that?
Or said they went the first time?
Why is that?
A lot of y'all don't understand something. It used to be something called the Cold War.
The Cold War.
Exactly. Before, back during the Cold War, right? The Russian cosmonauts was the first ones to do space travel.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah. And the Russians was the first one who attempted to go to the moon.
Damn. Okay.
So things they're not going to teach you in school.
Sure didn't.
Right? The first one to put a woman in space was Russians.
Huh?
Yes.
You gotta say that again.
So when the first one to put a woman in space was Russians, the first one to attempt to go to the moon was Russians, and the first one who went up and orbited the Earth and all that was Russians.
Oh yeah, man.
So it was something.
Research.
Yeah, y'all can search that for yourself. But it was something called a Cold War going on. It was the United States. It was in a Cold War with the USSR.
Yeah,
it's not called that anymore.
Sure ain't.
See.
Yeah.
And when they said it was impossible to go, that was impossible to do. There's no way you can do it. America said, bing, the little light came on. If we can show the world that you can go, that you can do it, it'll put us above Russia.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
USSR.
I see where you're going.
Cold War.
Yeah.
So this is what they did. They went and they got everything set and they did this thing, right? Now, remember we're using what? Calvinology.
Calvinology, yeah.
We're using common sense.
Using common sense today, y'all.
Right? All I want you to do is use your common sense.
All right.
Right? Just think for yourself. Don't let them tell you what's going on. Just listen to what I'm saying for one hot second.
I'm listening.
Think for yourself and see do it make any kind of sense.
We listening.
And the more silly things I say, the more it's going to make sense. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, the more silly things you say, the more it's going to make sense. Because you finna say a lot of things that people think is true, but when you use your common sense, it's going to be silly.
It's going to sound silly.
I'm with you.
But then when you say, damn, he got a point.
I said
See, that's how I teach. I keep telling y'all, if I make you think, when you go to a school, you're in the classroom, they don't make you think. They give you the lesson. The answer's in the book. Y'all read it. Then you read it, and then they give you the questions. Is it A, B, or C?
Yeah, right.
And then if you eliminate the two, you know it's not. Most people guessing the answer anyway.
Yep, surely.
It ain't no guessing here. Think for yourself. We're using Calvinology, right?
All right.
And all Calvinology mean is to think for yourself. You ain't even got to believe nothing I say. But when you use your own common sense, after you hear what I say, a lot of y'all going to say, we ain't been to no damn moon.
Oh, man. Notice the truth don't care. We breaking misconceptions and deceptions.
Right. So let me give you another scripture first, and then I'm going to get into it.
Let's
give
get
me
it.
2 Ezra 4, 1-7.
All right, y'all. We're going into the Apocrypha. This is 2 Ezra, chapter, you said 4?
Chapter 4, verse 1 down to 7.
Gotcha. And this is 2 Ezra, chapter 4, and verse 1.
What did it say?
And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer. And said, thy heart have gone too far in this world.
See, in this world, man's heart has gone too far. He think he can leave this planet and land on another one.
Damn.
He can't even get along with the people here. He don't even know how to understand the people here. Why is he searching for anything out there and don't know how to run the earth here? So why would God make it to where you can do that?
I see where you're going.
Go ahead.
Verse 2, and said, thy heart have gone too far in this world.
Yep.
And thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High?
You think you can comprehend the way God made them planets out there?
Damn.
You think you can comprehend what the Most High set up there in that sky? You think you can comprehend what those things are made of? You think you can comprehend how far these things are from you? You don't understand anything. You're being tricked. You think that's 285,000 miles away. You think the Saturn, all the particles going around Saturn is rock and dust. You have no clue. We just believe these people because they say it. They don't know what they're talking about. Read that again, bro.
All right, this is 2 Ezra 4:2.
Yeah.
And said, thy heart have gone too far in this world.
Exactly.
And thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High?
Go ahead.
Then said I, yea, my Lord. And he answered me and said, I am sent to show thee three ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before thee.
And that's the angel talking to Ezra. And Ezra started asking him questions about heavenly things and stuff like that. And the angel like, wait a minute, you're asking me about heavenly things. You don't even understand things on the earth.
Right.
Just like I just said, man don't even understand how this earth work, but now you finna try to go step on another one? What is wrong with y'all? And you walk on this one every day. So how are you going to walk on this one every day, but yet you want to go step on one that nobody's never stepped on?
Wow. We getting there, y'all.
Keep reading, bruh.
All right, this is verse 4. Whereof, if thou canst declare me one, I will show thee also the way that thou desirest to see.
In other words, Ezra, if you can show me one of these things I'm going to ask you, I'll answer any of your questions that you ask me about the kingdom of heaven. Read.
And I shall show thee from whence the wicked heart cometh.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, tell on, my Lord.
Yep.
Then said he unto me, go thy way. Weigh me the weight of the fire.
How much do fire weigh?
Or
no.
Are you asking me right there?
How much do fire weigh? You trying to go to the moon, so answer me this question. How much do fire weigh? Damn.
Can you weigh fire?
Can you weigh it? Can you tell me how much that weigh? And you see fire all the time. So why are you asking me about things in heaven, Ezra, if you don't know how much fire weigh? So why are you trying to step on that planet up there when you don't know what's going on this planet right here?
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I told you we're going to use Calvinology today, which is common sense. That's all Calvin do is use common sense. And if you want to dispute what Calvin say, use your common sense to tell Calvin he wrong and show Calvin the right answer with your common sense.
Challenge issued.
Keep reading.
I start over again. 2 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 5.
I just went down to 7.
Gotcha. And I said, tell on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, go thy way. Weigh me the weight of the fire. Or measure me the blast of the wind.
Now measure the wind blast.
Damn.
Don't you feel wind all the time?
You feel wind every day.
So you trying to do something a man ain't never did, but you can't even do the things that's right here where you at.
Damn, how can you measure wind? Damn.
If the angel's telling them to do it, it could be done. If the angel's telling them to weigh fire, then fire got to wait. If the angel's telling them to measure the wind blast, then you can measure the wind blast. Why would the angel tell him something he couldn't do? Just like, why would the angel tell him about heaven that he won't understand? You don't understand how to do it, but it could be done. So why would the Most High God give you the ability to go to the moon?
And you can't even do these two things where Uriel, the angel, just said.
Keep reading.
And the last one says, or call me again the day that is past.
Right. Recall yesterday.
Damn, you sure can't bring back today.
You can't recall yesterday, could you?
Nope.
But God can.
Damn.
You know how he can recall yesterday?
How?
You ready? This finna sound crazy.
Uh-oh.
By putting you back.
And that goes into
regeneration.
I get what you mean by that.
It's too deep for a shallow mind.
Aye.
All this connect. See? Is that 7?
Nope. Here go verse 6.
Go ahead.
Then answered I and said, What man is able to do that? That thou shouldest ask such things of me.
It's no different from you wanting to know the things in heaven that you've never seen. So how come you can't answer the things that you see every day?
Ooh-wee. But here go verse 7 right here.
What did it say?
And he said unto me, if I should ask thee how great dwellings are in the midst of the sea, or how many springs are in the beginning of the deep, or how many springs are above the firmament, or which are the outgoings of paradise.
Right.
That's verse 8. Want to read verse 8?
What did it say?
It said, peradventure thou wouldest say unto me, I never went down into the deep,
right,
nor as yet into hell,
right,
neither did I ever climb up into heaven.
Exactly. So why are you asking about those things? Just like you ain't never been to Mars. And who cares how far Mars is from here? Or Jupiter, or Saturn, or any of that.
Yeah.
That's why he told you don't be dismayed about those things.
How does that benefit?
How is that going to benefit you? How is that going to benefit me? When everything you do here, you try to sap me out of my money. Damn. You try to keep me at the bottom. You don't want me to have nothing. I can't go nowhere. I need your documents to go anywhere, but I'm supposed to be free.
Damn. Message.
I should be able to go to an airport, ask for a ticket to anywhere in the world. If I could afford that ticket, give you the money, and you say, here you go.
Yeah.
Why you need my passport? It's me going to Africa or wherever I want to go.
I see your point.
Oh, you ain't got a passport? No, you can't leave. I thought I was free.
Nah, freedom ain't free.
Message. And why is my passport important for me to go to Afghanistan? What my passport got to do with you?
Calvinism.
See?
Calvinology.
Things don't make sense, bruh. Nobody used their common sense, but we free, right? Now, you telling me a man went to a moon? Really? Really? Man went to the moon.
That's what they say, man.
Okay, no problem.
But we're using Calvinology today.
Let me ask y'all this. I told y'all, the dumber my questions sound, the more sense it's going to make.
Oh, man, it's that Jedi mind trick right there.
Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Think about it. Y'all seen a rocket ever leave a planet?
Have we ever seen a rocket leave a planet?
Right. All the fuel, them big old fuel tanks and
clouds and
all the
chemicals,
all the things you need for it to leave the surface of the earth and blast off into the atmosphere just to get it up in the sky.
Yeah. And then it be breaking off and all this.
All them things breaking off is the fuel in the jets and all that's pushing it off the earth to shoot it up there.
Yeah.
That's no problem. Okay, now they get to the moon. Where is all that shit to get back?
Exactly. That was one of my biggest questions.
What? Just use common sense.
That was one of my biggest questions. Like, they did all that just to launch off to get there. How the hell they get back? Because it ain't like you just gonna drop off.
And guess what you out of?
Fuel.
It's an Exxon between here and the
sure ain't. Nope.
People don't use no common sense. We like to believe this idea we live in called America. We like for them to tell us what they're doing and how they're doing it and then they make it make sense, right? It just don't make sense, bro. Don't make sense. And think about it, right? Remember when I talked about word of mouth? You ran to town.
Yeah.
Then they had the Pony Express.
Right.
Then they had the telephone. Then they had the email. Then they had you can look at them and talk, right?
Right.
In 1969, bro. There was no wireless phones.
It was not.
So how was they talking to the people on the moon, talking to the dude sitting in the Oval Office in Washington, D.C.?
Damn. Message.
How was they talking to each other, bro?
Damn. Because ain't no walkie-talkie strong enough for that, man. You leaving the whole damn planet.
Right. And when cell phones first came out, you used to run out of minutes.
Damn.
But they didn't have that in 1969.
And then, man, you can even go to today's time. I can make a phone call to somebody in, let's say, California, whatever. My signal might not be good if I'm in the wrong area.
Get in a mountainous, rocky area or a bad area, and you lose your signal. But you're trying to tell me somebody in 1969 was sitting in Washington, D.C. on a red phone with a cord on it, hooked to a wall, and they was talking to somebody 285,000 miles away.
You sure ain't lying, because I remember when I took trips to Gatlinburg in the past. Man, that signal was terrible. I ain't had 5G, nothing.
Nobody want to use any common sense.
Damn.
Just use your common sense.
Ooh-wee.
This is another call to try to get everybody thinking that America is great. I'm telling y'all, it just don't make any kind of sense. We still had black and white TV.
Yeah.
We didn't have wireless communication back then.
Nope.
And even if they did, it wasn't strong enough to do anything. It probably, you know how when, I don't know if you remember this, but when I was a little boy, we used to make phones, we made them. You get a paper cup, everybody, and put a string on it. So if they had a long ass string tied to that rocket when they went up there, man, I can understand that, because that paper cup, that Dixie cup sound pretty good.
Man, is it?
That's the only wireless phone they could have used back then. I don't know who they think they talking to. Nigga, I done woke up.
Look, it still ain't wireless. You using a wire.
Yeah. Exactly. That was the closest thing to a wireless phone they would have back then. Them 2 Dixie cups with a string hooked to it.
Oh, man.
But see, they can't fool me. They can't fool me, man. You cannot fool me. You couldn't have got back. You would have went up there. You'd have been just, if you would have been able to break out of this atmosphere to get up there, you would have been just floating aimlessly in space. You didn't have the technology and things because you got to be where the moon, you got to go to where the moon's going to be when you get there. If everything's moving, right?
Because think about it. We got something called gravity here.
Right. That is going to keep you in this atmosphere. You cannot get out of it. What is people talking about, really? Common sense ain't common, but try to use it, right? And think about something. Think about this. Okay, they get there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen them go up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen the old footage, right?
Right.
You see the little capsule they was in, right?
Right.
They want to tell me it was cameras strapped to the outside. What kind of cameras was those?
No,
this was during the time where they had Polaroid cameras. You know the camera, the picture come out and you had to
you have to shake it, get the image. I know exactly.
You know what happened to them cameras if you left it in the car?
Man, they get burnt up. They'll get destroyed.
It wouldn't be no good. The film, none of that. So how did that film and all that stuff that was strapped to the outside of that vehicle survive going
all the thousands of heats?
Nobody using any common sense, man. And they hate when people like me start saying things like this because it make the public think. But when I get to the last one, man, it's gonna be the coup de grace. And it's the most common sense one in the world. It's the most common sense one in the world, right?
What we get?
And then this ain't the last one. I'm just showing you different things, man.
Okay.
Right. And think about something. Think about something. And we got all this technology right now.
Sure do.
Ain't they got telescopes that can show you Mars?
Sure do.
So they tell you, right?
Right.
Venus,
all
Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. Show you all these planets, right? No, don't show me all these planets. Show me this. Show me the flag they left up there the first time they went.
Damn.
How come they can't show you that? They didn't take the flag down and take it with them. Oh, yes, they did. They was on a movie set. But got to tell you, they did take it down and take it with them. Don't show me Mars. Show me the flag you left up there the first time you went. If these telescopes that powerful, I can be able to look through a telescope and go, damn, there go that flag.
You got a point.
Don't show me Mars. The moon right there. Show it to me.
Way close.
Common sense. But now you want to have these scientists who will come at me and say, no, we X, Y, Z. No, forget all that. Common sense. Something that won't cost you nothing but me looking through that telescope and seeing the flag on the moon. Don't show me no Mars. I don't care nothing about Mars or Saturn or Uranus and all that. And I'm not a scientist, but guess what them planets probably up there for?
For what?
To maintain this one. That's why life could be on this one because of those. That's all they are. Most of them are just gases anyway, not even a solid planet.
Because it has to be a balance.
Exactly.
God didn't make nothing for no reason. Everything has
But he
purpose.
told us don't be dismayed at those things, right?
Right.
Not. That's why he let me understand things. And I understand this. Man ain't been to no moon, never will go to a moon, never can go to a moon.
Never, ever, Trevor, never, ever.
Never, Trevor, never, ever. How do y'all know that? I heard Calvinology. All he used was common sense.
Yeah,
something this world hate.
Oh, man, because like you said, common sense ain't common.
Now, I told y'all the more ridiculous thing I say, the easier the more you're going to say, damn.
I get what you're saying.
Now, let me ask you something.
What you got?
Let me ask you something. December the 25th. That's what?
That's known as Christmas.
October the 31st.
Halloween.
The last Thursday in November.
Thanksgiving.
January the 1st.
New Year's.
The day you was born.
Your birthday.
Now, you know all that, don't you?
Yep.
You remember all that, don't you?
Yep.
You see how that's in remembrance, right?
Yep.
No problem. Check this one out. Martin Luther King birthday.
What, January 16th, 17th, something like that?
You celebrate that, don't they?
Right.
Every year when Martin Luther King got shot, it's a memorial thing about it, ain't it?
It is.
You see how that? Now watch this common sense.
What we got?
How come every year they don't mention the day man stepped on the moon?
Damn.
In remembrance of it.
That show ain't a holiday because that ain't Flag Day.
They gave a black Negro
a holiday.
A holiday and a statue. But it was 3 white men went in space, stepped out of that thing, stepped on the moon, and they don't even mention it.
They don't, man.
Why not? They don't want you to remember that because it didn't happen. They don't want you to see that old footage because it didn't happen. Will we please wake the hell up? That would be a holiday. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you would think so.
And you see how dumb that sounds? A holiday. They didn't even give these guys a holiday, but they gave a Negro a holiday who white people didn't even like.
Damn.
It's too much truth over here, man.
You got points, man. You got some valid points.
Bruh.
Uh-oh.
Bruh. I use Calvinology. What is Calvinology? Common sense. And guess what common sense is? Common sense ain't common.
Ooh-wee.
Because you would have some folks who would fight me tooth and nail about everything I said, but guess what? They won't be able to prove nothing.
Nothing. Can't prove it, man.
Nothing at all. Nothing. Hey, I got something I want you to read right quick, and then I'm gonna go on, bro. But y'all see how easy that was to debunk?
Man.
Now, since they want to go to this moon, let me give you something on the moon.
Oh, man. Is that a big book I see?
It's a big book, man. It's from the Smithsonian, bro. It's called The Planets, the Definitive Vision Guide to Our Solar System. Y'all check this out. This is going to be the moon, right? Read that for me.
All right. Like Calvin said, this is the Smithsonian, the Planets, the Definitive Visual Guide to Our Solar System.
Now, they're going to tell you something about the moon that's not true, but go ahead.
And this is page 91.
Yep.
And on page 91, it says lunar layers. And under that, it says the moon has a layered internal structure with a thin crust and a very deep mantle.
Y'all see how scientific and special that sound? Go ahead.
Which is solid for most of its depth.
It's solid. This is man telling you about the moon that he's never been on, but he's giving you all this information about it. Go ahead.
In the moon's center.
In the center of the moon.
Is an iron core.
An iron core.
Heated.
To
about 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
The center of the moon is 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit.
By energy from radioactive elements.
It's come from energy from radioactive elements. When they write these books and they do these things, I keep telling y'all, people do not hear what they be saying. Did you just read that?
I did.
Read it again for clarity.
Now, this is about the lunar layers of the moon.
Yes.
The moon has a layered internal structure with a thin crust and a very deep mantle,
right,
which is solid for most of its depth.
Yep.
In the moon's center is an iron core heated to about 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit by energy from radioactive elements.
It's from energy from radioactive elements, isn't it?
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Now read the birth of the moon.
All right, y'all, here go the birth of the moon on page 90. And it says,
either I don't have any common sense, or I'm gonna use a word that's not what they like to say.
What's that?
When you're not politically correct.
What, ebonics?
No, politically correct.
Oh,
politically correct. Either I'm crazy or I'm retarded.
Oh.
But read what they just said. You see what we just said about the moon, right?
Yeah, we just read about the lunar layers.
The birth of the moon.
Now we're finna read about the birth of the moon.
Read that.
Studies of lunar rock suggest that the moon was formed around 4.5 billion years ago.
Go ahead.
When a Mars-sized world called Theia collided with the still molten Earth.
Yeah.
The impact obliterated Theia and blasted huge amounts of debris into orbit around Earth.
Right.
Over time, much of this material came together to form a single large satellite, which is called the moon.
So all these pieces of rock came together and formed the moon.
Hey.
According to that, right?
And then, one word that stuck out to me the most,
what?
They said suggest.
No, but that's the way they say it happened, all right?
That's how they said it.
So how did it get that hot ass center it got?
Damn. And then
see how they contradicted themselves. I told you, I either don't know what I'm talking about or I'm retarded. And guess what? I'm not. I'm not retarded.
And then think about it too. If the center is almost 3,000 degrees, how is a thin layer encapsulating it?
Damn.
It didn't even say a thick layer. It said a thin layer.
And how do they know that? Who been up there to do anything on the moon if you've never been to it? How do they know any of this?
How do they know it's 4.5 billion years ago? How do they know it's been 4.5 billion years?
And read that again. Let me show you something else retarded.
This is the birth of the moon.
Right.
Studies of lunar rock suggest that the moon was formed around 4.5 billion years ago.
4.5 billion.
That's what it be. Billion.
Billion. But in 1969, we didn't have color TV. Go ahead.
When a Mars-sized world called Theia collided with the still molten Earth.
Yeah.
The impact obliterated Theia and blasted huge amounts of debris into orbit around Earth.
Right.
Over time, much of this material came together to form a single large satellite called the moon. Theia. And the impact obliterated Theia and blasted.
How did they get that name?
How did they get that name?
4 million years ago, when there was no such thing as the English language. It's got a H, a E. Where you get this word from?
Damn.
4 million years ago. See, I use common sense. I think about everything that's being said to me. 4 million years ago, where you get that name, Theia? When there was no English letters, no word, no name, what are you talking about?
And then how they got this picture, right? They got the Earth right here, right? And they got this so-called planet colliding, right? How is that possible? If anything gonna fall into the Earth, it's not gonna be no solid impact like that. It's gonna fall down into like the Earth, like the grass or the water, anything like that.
And if that be true, what they're saying is true, then wouldn't that have caused damage to the Earth?
Thank you. So the Earth was just fine. God damn. Calvinology.
Go to another one of these planets. Let me show you something in this book. Let me show you something in this book, man.
He got something else. This is a thick book
need
too.
To understand something, man. These folk, they just make up stuff and tell you. They have no idea about none of these planets. What are y'all talking about? You ain't been to now. You can't go to one. It don't make any logical sense whatsoever.
And I'm still trying to figure out, how do you measure 4.5 billion years?
It'd be the rows in the tree. When you cut a tree, you read the layers in the tree.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Yeah. Nobody use no common sense, man. We like listening to man. That's why God told you in Jeremiah, do not be dismayed.
Don't be worried
at these things.
Do not be worried about
right?
it.
Do not be dismayed at these things. So it said it broke up into all these rocks, right?
Right.
It broke up into all these rocks.
Yep.
And then them rocks came together and formed the moon.
Yep, that's what they said. It said Thea, the planet Thea.
So if that be the case, how come the ring around Saturn hadn't came together and formed? Because they said that's all that is a bunch of rocks.
Damn.
How come that ain't never formed into nothing?
Damn. You got a good point right there.
You see that?
I see that.
Now, where's the one I was looking for? The one where it said the center of it was 26,000 degrees.
Where
it was hotter than the surface of the sun. Remember that one?
I remember that, but I don't think it was this page.
It was it Saturn or?
I remember you showing me Saturn.
Was it the center of Saturn?
It had to be it got to be the center of Saturn.
Was it the center of Saturn? We finna show y'all something, right? Everybody got they believe this guy with all this stuff and all these things about these planets, and they have no clue about none of these things. We just love believing the facts and the things of what man tell us. They have no way of measuring any of this. Just like the angel was telling Ezra, how are you asking me about things in heaven when you don't understand the things on the earth?
Yep.
Right? Now check out Jupiter. Read that about Jupiter. And I'm asking y'all to use common sense and answer this question. How do any foolish man on the earth have any understanding at what is in the center of Jupiter? But read this.
All right, so this is Jupiter's structure.
Right.
And it says temperatures at the center may be higher than 36,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hotter than the surface of the sun.
That has got to be the most ridiculous shit I ever heard in my life. How would anything be able to encapsule that?
And then it says it's hotter than the surface of the sun.
Right. How is that possible?
How is that possible?
It's hotter than the surface of the sun, right?
Right.
So if that's hotter than the surface of the sun, and you telling me in all these planets, it's at its core, it's some hot molten thing, right? Just like you want to tell me the center of this earth is hot. So how come every time somebody dig down in the ground, it get colder?
Damn.
Would y'all please use common sense?
And then the further deeper you go in water, the colder it gets.
Shouldn't it get hotter?
Damn.
Right? And how could, if the center of Jupiter is that hot, right?
Right.
What is it around it that hadn't burned up? What's encapsulating that? You cannot hold heat. You cannot cover heat up without it exploding or impacting or coming out. It's got to come out.
Exactly. It's just like if you light a match, right?
Right.
And you light anything on fire. If I light anything on fire in here, it's going to expand. Fire does not condense, it expands.
Right. You can't hold and encapsulate that. What are you talking about? What are we really talking about?
Man.
Nobody use common sense. So if you want to believe man went to the moon, that's fine. Believe man went to the moon. Believe man went to the moon. And this December, right, when Santa Claus come down your chimney, and most of y'all do not even have one, but when Santa Claus come down your chimney and fill your tree up full of gifts, y'all just remember that. Remember, use your common sense, okay? Man can't go to the moon. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they think they went, but guess where it wasn't? They did not put foot on a moon.
Damn.
Can y'all please just use your common sense? As much as this place, the way this place has done us as a people, right? And then you give Martin Luther King a statue, a holiday, a paid holiday, but yet you couldn't walk in any high school right now and they be able to tell you the date and the year that man landed on the moon.
Man.
Could you tell me the date and the year man landed on the moon?
Nope, I just know 1969.
And why? How come every year on July 16, 1969, nobody ever mention it, say this the anniversary of man to land on the moon or nothing? Them astronauts, you don't hear from them, you don't talk to them or nothing. Why? And when they do talk to Buzz Aldrin on these tapes, he tell you that they didn't go.
Damn, out the man mouth himself.
But yet we still want to believe man because we are brainwashed here in this place called America. We believe everything these folks tell us with no understanding whatsoever because we do not use common sense, or I like to call it Calvinology.
Man, you just broke some misconception. You just broke some mass misconceptions and deceptions with that, man.
Yep,
Damn.
yep, and yep. That's what I got, bro. That's what I got. Lies. That was the first episode of Lies We Believe.
The first edition of Lies We Believe. I like that right there, man.
What you got, bro?
Oh, man, since she gonna do your first edition of your segment that we talked about on episode 0, I'm finna gonna do a first edition of my segment that I told y'all on episode 0. Y'all remember when I said I'm gonna hit y'all with something called an attitude adjustment?
Attitude adjustment.
You need your attitude adjusted.
Yep. Somebody called it, some people call it an elbow to the face.
Hey, try to get that violent, man.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So now with this attitude adjustment, what I'm going to talk about today, I'm finna go into foods that our people believe are good for us, but is really killing us.
Oh.
And the main culprit is going to be what they call soul food.
Soul foods. Good for your soul.
Good for your soul.
Oh, man.
Until it's not.
Bad for your body.
All right, and I'm finna piss off a whole lot of my brothers and sisters.
Good, piss them off.
But guess what? What's the name of this show? The Truth Don't Care. All right. Go on,
wipe it to your mama.
Wipe your mouth off, wipe your fingers off, get all that grease off, and turn up your volume.
Turn it up.
Because mainly what I'm finna attack today, it's called soul food, but these soul foods I'm finna attack mainly finna be pork.
Oh my God. The swine, my brother.
Bacon, my brother. All that, man.
Hog mogs, my brother.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, man.
I want you to pull something for me.
Oh, which one we pull?
Pull the scripture where we not supposed to eat swine. I want to start off with that.
Huh?
Talk for a minute.
I read it, bro. I read it.
I just surprised this one.
No sense, right? Y'all know it.
I got it. Leviticus 11:7.
All right, man. You should have told me that, man. You told me to read it, man. You know, man. You know me. Come on. Getting on, man. Leviticus.
Yep.
See, you pull it quick, man, because you got the app, man.
Man,
I got the Bible. I got the real book. 11:7.
Matter of fact, start at verse 1 so they can get the sense.
Okay, this is Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1.
And stop at 3.
It say, and Moses spake unto, and the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which you shall eat among all the beasts that are upon the earth.
All right, stop right there. Read verse 2 again, because there's a point I want to make.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
The children of Israel.
Oh, everybody in the world.
The children of Israel.
All right, so understand what I'm finna say. This is specifically for the children of Israel, because why? This is a dietary law for us.
All right. These are the beasts which you shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
So Moses about to tell the children of Israel of what they can eat. Now read verse 3.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and the cloven footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat.
Right, and I'm going to just get one animal for example. A cow. All right, now I want you to read verse 4.
Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel.
Well, there's one right there.
Because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof. he is unclean unto you.
So now it's also going to name animals that we cannot eat. And they gave one right off the bat, a camel. We got some, you believe it or not, some of our brothers eat camel. Some of our brothers and sisters eat camel.
Right.
All right, so now I'm going to get straight to the point because verses 5 and 6, they talk about bird, certain type of bird, and it's talk about rabbit. Mm-hmm. But since I know that we talking about soul food and that pork, I want to get straight to the point. Read verse 7.
Verse 7. And the swine.
What's another word for swine?
Hog, pig, sow.
There we go.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof.
Though his hoof is divided.
And be cloven-footed.
Though he cloven-footed.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
The pig do not eat grass. That's all cud is grass. A pig would eat anything you put in front of it. And he is what?
He is unclean to you.
That's a law right there, y'all. So I just wanted to start it with that to give y'all scripture onto why we are not supposed to eat the swine. And now I'm going to go into certain foods that our people eat on a daily. I'm going to start off with number 1.
Number 1.
Chitlins.
Chitlins.
Oh, some people call shitlins.
Shitlins. Hey, man, can I throw
Don't throw your monkey wrench.
I'm going to throw an old job story time in there.
Oh, shit. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, when I worked down in Georgia and Atlanta, I used to work for Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Right? So I had all them little towns down there, man, down in Fayette County and back in there, Griffin, Georgia, Jackson, Georgia, all back in there, man. And there was this little place called Meriwether County back up in Georgia, man.
Okay.
Little old country town, man. Every year, man, they had a chitlin festival.
Oh, my God. I know it's
Williamson or somewhere back up in there, man. Those who know, down below Griffin, Georgia, right there.
A chitlin festival?
A chitlin festival.
I know it smelled like straight up doo-doo.
The whole town, man, they came with all their little chitlin recipes, and everybody in the town came with chitlin recipes. The only reason I know about it because I work for Coca-Cola.
Right.
And that was my territory. I had to go down there and sell them the sodas.
Right.
So during this chitlin festival, man, they had fried chitlins, this kind of chitlin, that kind of chitlin, any kind of chitlin you could eat.
Oh, man.
Bro, I couldn't wait to get from down there, bro.
No, just you saying that, the smell got into my nose.
Yeah, and when you mentioned chitlins, man, that brought that back up. But go ahead with your story, bro.
Number 1 is chitterlings for the people who want me to say it properly. Chitterlings.
Chitterlings.
While culturally significant, they are extremely high in saturated fat and cholesterol.
Yep.
Because they are often boiled for hours with heavy salt and then sometimes fried. They contribute directly to sodium overload.
Oh, boy.
Number 2. Ham hocks. Fatback.
I can't cook them greens without that.
These are rarely eaten as a main dish, but are used as quote-unquote seasoning meat for, like you just said, collard greens, black-eyed peas, and green beans.
Yes, sir.
They release massive amounts of rendered saturated fat and sodium into the vegetables, turning a healthy side dish into a high sodium heart hazard.
Yep.
That's why y'all talking about y'all get all that flavor. Yeah, because y'all getting all that. Ain't even vegetables no more.
You sure ain't. You turn to something else.
All right. Number 3, pork neck bones. I know, I just hit somebody in the head with that one.
Yeah, man, you killing them.
Often used in soups or gravies, these are high in fat and usually seasoned heavily with salt-based, quote-unquote, all-purpose seasonings to bring out the flavor of the marrow.
Man, you killing your mama with that.
I already know it. Number 4, pig ears and feet.
Uh-oh.
You know why people love them pig feet.
Pig ears and pig feet.
These are high in collagen, but also very high in saturated fat. They are traditionally pickled, which means it has a lot of extreme sodium, or boiled/fried, leading to the same issues with blood pressure regulation.
Yep.
And y'all wonder why people blood pressure be so damn high.
But yep.
Don't worry, I got more. Now this one really finna hit them in the head.
Uh-oh.
Pork rib tips. Oh yeah, I said it. I say it again.
You destroyed it, man.
Pork rib tips.
Bruh.
Often seen as a cheaper, fun snack compared to full slabs, rib tips are mostly cartilage and fat.
Bruh.
Because they are small, people tend to eat them in high quantities. Folks be having about 10 rib tips on their plate. And they consuming massive amounts of sugar-laden barbecue sauce on top of that. And salt-heavy dry rubs. That's going to skyrocket your glycemic levels and your blood pressure at the same damn time. What you get?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
So just like when you be talking, I be like, damn. That's your way to be like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, but wait, there's more. Now, this really finna get y'all. If the rib tips ain't get y'all, this really finna hit you in the throat. Pork sausages and hot links. These are often packed with binders and nitrates. And what a binder is, you know, that little film, that little casing that hold it together.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's more pork.
Yeah, they make those out of pork.
Oh, man. So you putting pork on top of pork.
Yeah.
Nitrates can damage blood vessels, making arteries harder and narrower, which forces the heart to work harder.
Hey, bro, and since you mentioned that casing, y'all need to also start reading the packages, even though it's not pork.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the things y'all buy, it may be something that's not pork, but those casings do be pork. They make those casings out of pork.
That's true. Bruh. That is damn
so
true.
Y'all need to kind of watch that too.
All right, man, my last food, I know I just pissed off all y'all, but I got one more, and this the icing on the cake right here. Bacon!
No, nigga. No.
Come on.
No.
Bacon and salted side meat.
Come on, dog.
These are almost pure fat and salt. Y'all know that little white bubbly part that be on the bacon? Y'all, that is pure fat. And you know what's crazy? I got a crazy little story. It's a really mini story. Back when I was a kid, man, that was my favorite part of the bacon. I ain't even want the other brown part. I just wanted that white part because all the juice and flavor was in it. You know I ain't lying.
8 years old, his your arteries clogged up, but I'm full.
Oh, man. All right. While they are breakfast staples, the combination of saturated fat and nitrates is a leading factor in chronic heart conditions, like you just said, man.
Yes, sir.
So, what causes these ailments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, excessive sodium. The kidneys struggle to flush out the excess salt found in cured and seasoned pork. This causes the body to hold onto water, which increases blood volume and puts direct pressure on the artery walls.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, saturated fats and cholesterol. The type of pork mentioned above are among the fattiest cuts. It's so much fat in these porks that y'all eat, man. Regular consumption leads to plaque buildup in the arteries, which is a leading cause of heart disease and strokes, conditions that statistically affect the black community at higher rates. Why is that? Because God commanded us not to even eat this stuff. Because you wonder, you got other nations who can eat pretty much anything, and they ain't worried about no high blood pressure. They ain't going through all these other ailments. It's our community, man. Why? Because we breaking God's law. And the last one, number 3, preparation methods. And y'all know y'all heavy-handed with that salt. Beyond the meat itself, the tradition of frying pork, like breaded pork chops, introduces trans fats and high caloric density, contributing to obesity and type 2 diabetes.
Come on, man.
So here goes some common ailments that are linked to these foods. Number 1, hypertension. Direct result of high sodium intake. How you said it? Edema? That's right.
Nigga.
Yeah. It's close enough.
All right. Oh, it's edema. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Edema. Swelling in the legs and ankles caused by salt-induced water retention.
And a lot of people eat pork and they say, "Oh man, that make my head swole and all that.
Make my head hurt, all that."
Yep. And then they'll just take some antacid or something. You know, and all it is a quick fix. It ain't, you ain't did nothing, but it just eased the symptoms. It eased the pain of it.
Yep. what we got next? Chronic kidney disease. The kidneys are overworked trying to process the constant influx of salt and protein. You eat it for breakfast, you eat it for lunch, and you eat it for dinner, you eat it for a midnight snack. Come on now. Your kidneys are working double time, triple time. And lastly, gout. Certain pork cuts can cause uric acid buildup, leading to painful joint inflammation. All right, and I got something else on this, man.
What else you got?
You know what this is? Know what they got something not with the World Health Organization? They said these are carcinogens. All carcinogens mean is it is known to cause cancer. And then what I just named, what I'm about to name, this is group number 1. This is the same category as tobacco and asbestos. Did I say that right?
Asbestos.
Asbestos.
Yeah.
The World Health Organization states there is convincing evidence that these pork products cause cancer.
Damn.
Specifically colon cancer.
Yep.
Number 1, y'all favorite, bacon. Bacon is a group 1 carcinogen. The combination of nitrates and all nitrates is preservatives, meaning more chemicals to keep your meat good, keep your meat the way it's looking until you cook it. That's preservatives, bro. And high heat frying creates nitrosamines, which are potent DNA damaging compounds. You're damaging your DNA, bro. Ham and deli meats. Even high quality deli ham is cured with salts and nitrates that the body processes into carcinogenic compounds. Sausages and hot dogs.
Can't eat nothing, bro.
Man, if it's pork, no pork on your fork. Sausages and hot dogs, these are often transformed meats. That means it's grounded up, it's salted, and it's chemically preserved.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to touch on the colon cancer crisis, right?
Mm-hmm.
So colon cancer is hitting the Black community harder and at younger ages than almost any other group. I'll say that again. Colon cancer is hitting the Black community harder and at younger ages than almost any other group. And you know why is that? Because God commanded us not to eat swine, bruh. You can frame this as the Sunday morning bacon it just ain't tradition. For some of us, it's a slow motion suicide mission for our digestive tracts, bruh, because you're killing yourself slowly with your bacon, killing you slowly with your bacon. That's a little lower here remix. Now I'm finna get to the cultural connection to health, right? Mm-hmm. The challenge with these foods, it is often the seasoning meat mentality, because y'all heavy-handed when y'all seasoning. You got to put down there 2 pounds of seasoning on your food just to make it taste good. Yep. And then just think about this. I just had a thought in my head. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody just finna eat no unseasoned pork.
No.
And guess what the seasoning is? It's vegetables.
Right.
Think about that. Just think about that, man.
Oh, see, you're using Calvinology.
I'm using Calvinology, man.
Use some common sense around here.
I'm telling you, man, because in many of our kitchens, man, pork isn't just a main dish. It's treated as a seasoning for everything,
right,
from cabbage to cornbread.
Yep.
This means even when you think you are eating a healthy vegetable, you may be consuming the rendered fat and sodium of the pork used to cook it.
Exactly. That's why, man, we use a lot of turkey.
Yep.
You can use turkey meat, smoked turkey meat, and stuff like that to season your greens and stuff, man. It's healthy alternative.
Way healthy alternative to turkey, because turkey is damn near 99% fat free. So, and I want to touch on this, man. I just want to touch on our ancestors for a hot little second.
Okay.
This is known as the survival food trap, because these cuts were originally scraps given to our ancestors who had to eat them to survive during chattel slavery.
Exactly.
They are pure toxins. They gave them the worst part of the pigs to eat.
And that was part of our curse in Deuteronomy 28.
Yep.
You need to understand that thing. And that's why that's why it was part of the law that we don't do those things.
Yep. And I just want to touch back on how they use it for seasoning for the vegetables, right? So I'm going to challenge the idea that it's just for flavor for your greens and your cabbage and all this stuff, right? Think about this. I'm going to use some Calvinology. If the meat is sitting in the pot for 4 hours, the fat and sodium are now part of that vegetable. You ain't just eating healthy greens. You eating collard-flavored pork.
Oh.
Just think about it. Use Calvinology.
You eating pork, really. You just eating pork that tastes like greens.
There you go. And then I just got 2 sentences I'm going to end this with, right? I just want y'all to think about the cost of this taste, right?
Yeah.
It's the 15-minute high of eating chitlins worth the 15 years of dialysis or the high-priced blood pressure medicine?
Yep.
Think about that. Is it worth it?
Gout, all kind of crap.
We are literally eating the same category of toxins as a cigarette and then wondering why our community has such high rates of colon cancer.
Yep.
So I just hit y'all with the AA, what you was about to say.
But you hit them with the AA, bro.
Hit them with the AA.
And I'm finna hit you with something you didn't know I was going to do.
Oh, here you go. Here go your monkey wrench.
No, I ain't no monkey wrench, bro. You're exactly right. But I know our listeners.
Uh-oh.
And you know what our listeners saying?
What they saying?
All I got to do is pray over it, bro.
Oh.
So I got to destroy that. You know, destroy
man.
that. I'm going to destroy that with the very verse they say they use to do it. Give me Acts 10.
Oh, man, I'm finna tag you in, man. Go and hit them with the AA too.
Yes, sir.
Acts chapter 10.
Acts chapter 10. We're going to start at verse 1 and give you the whole understanding, man. This is the truth. Don't care. You finna get the truth. He gave you the foods, right?
Yep.
He told you what you shouldn't be eating, right?
Yep.
But we got a lot of our people, all they want to do is say, all we got to do is pray over it. Oh, now you want to do what God say.
Damn.
See, when it's something you want to do wrong, now you want to bring God in it.
Damn.
But when I'm telling you all this goodness I be giving y'all about what these scriptures mean, now y'all don't want to hear that. But when it come to putting some crap in your mouth, now all you got to do is pray over it. Damn. What about all the other stuff I've been telling you about God? You ain't studying that though, right?
So basically they picking and choosing.
Exactly.
Ooh,
but I'm finna destroy it with the very thing they be using themselves because it's misunderstood.
Finna tag in, partner.
Acts 10, start at verse 1. Let me go and destroy this right quick.
This the book of Acts in the New Testament, chapter 10 and verse 1.
What did it say?
There was a certain man in Caesarea called Cornelius, a centurion of the band called the Italian Band.
Right.
A devout man.
He was a devout man.
And one that feared God with all his house, which gave much alms to the people. And prayed to God always.
Because he was a God-fearing, a law-abiding man, right?
Yep, and when it say give much alms, that's basically charity.
He was giving to charity, right? And when they said the Italian band, that was just talking about a group of men, of a group of 100.
Yep, the Italians.
Go ahead.
Verse 3, he saw in a vision, evidently about the 9th hour of the day, an angel of God coming in to him and saying unto him, Cornelius.
Yep.
And when he looked on him, he was afraid and said, what is it, Lord? And he said unto him, thy prayers and thine alms are come up for a memorial before God.
In other words, your prayers has been answered.
And now send men to Joppa and call for one Simon, whose surname is Peter.
Right.
He lodged with one Simon, a tanner.
A tanner.
Whose house is by the seaside. He shall tell thee what thou oughtest to do.
A tanner. His house was by the seaside. Why? Because a tanner dealt with sheepskins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was something to do outside the city because it was, the smell and all that.
Right.
He was a tanner. He dealt with animal skins.
Giving y'all the sense. Here go verse 7. And when the angel which spake unto Cornelius was departed, he called 2 of his household servants and a devout soldier of them that waited on him continually.
Right.
And when he had declared all these things unto them, he sent them to Joppa.
Okay, here it come. Go ahead.
Verse 9.
Yep.
On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop.
Peter went up on the housetop, right?
To pray about the 6th hour.
About the 6th hour, he went up on the rooftop to pray. Read.
And he became very hungry.
He became hungry.
And would have eaten. But while they made ready, he fell into a trance.
He was dreaming. He started dreaming. And I told y'all about dreams. Dreams are not literal.
Right.
It is something showing you something that's talking about something else.
Yep, I get exactly what you just said.
Go ahead.
Verse 11, and saw heaven opened.
In his dream, he saw heaven open.
And a certain vessel descending unto him.
Exactly.
As it had been a great sheet knit at the four corners and let down to earth.
And this is why you need to be in a classroom setting and not a church, because this is too deep for the narrow mind to understand. What I'm about to show y'all is that when he fell asleep in this dream, you need to have some understanding of what was going on. The southern kingdom and the northern kingdom was split.
Yep.
The people of the northern kingdom had nothing to do with the southern kingdom, and the people of the southern kingdom had nothing to do with the northern kingdom. It was even unlawful for you to have them in your house.
Yep.
Now read.
Verse 12, wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat.
Now, Peter seen a vision in his dream of a table coming down with all these unclean animals on it. He told him to rise and eat. What did Peter say?
But Peter said, not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
Remember, this is literally, he's using food because he was hungry. That's what made him see this vision as food.
Exactly.
Have y'all listened to T&E?
Yep.
You know why Ken dream about Spider-Man and all that shit?
Because
that's all he be doing. That's why he have the vision of it. And it had nothing to do with Spider-Man.
Yep.
This is the same thing. He was hungry. That's why he's seeing a vision of food and all this.
Right.
But that's not what the vision's talking about. It's going to explain. Keep reading.
Verse 15.
Remember, he said, I eat nothing that's common or unclean.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. And a voice spake unto him again the second time. What God have cleansed, that call not thou common.
Because God and what he's seeing is two different things. God is not talking about food.
Nope.
Because the vision is not about food.
Nope.
So Peter is seeing it as food.
Yep, because he was hungry.
Exactly. So keep reading.
Verse 16. This was done thrice.
This was done 3 times. Rise, Peter, eat. Peter said, no, Lord. Each time.
Yep.
Keep going.
This was done thrice, and the vessel was received up again into heaven.
So now it went back up. Now stop. It went back up.
Yep.
So the church like to use that to say, see, all you got to do is pray over it. So why don't you use some Calvinology, which is what?
Common sense.
Why don't you use some common sense and show me where Peter ate anything?
Damn.
So he kept telling the Lord no, didn't he?
Sure did.
So show me where he ate then.
It don't say in Peter 8. I didn't read that. That's not it.
And you won't. But a Negro in a church ate hog maws, chitlins, ribs, all that crap. Why? Because he wanted to satisfy his lustful spirit, and his lustful body wanted that crap.
Damn.
Keep reading though.
Verse 17. Now, while Peter doubted in himself what this vision which he had seen should mean.
He was thinking on this thing. What did God mean by this vision he gave me? Because Peter, right? Peter knew he wasn't supposed to eat them things. So why is the Lord asking me to eat those things?
Right.
Go ahead.
Behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius had made inquiry for Simon's house.
The men that were sent was from the other kingdom.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with the southern kingdom. That was northern kingdom trying to come to the southern kingdom, and they weren't allowed in the house. Read.
And stood before the gate.
Right.
And called and asked whether Simon, which was surnamed Peter, were lodged there. While Peter thought on the vision, the Spirit said unto him, Behold, 3 men seek thee.
Now, while he was thinking about that dream, why is God asking me to eat these unclean foods? Here come the 3 men that he shouldn't be dealing with.
Right.
Read.
Verse 20. Arise, therefore, and get thee down. Did I read 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm at 20. All right. Arise, therefore, and get thee down, and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them.
That's what the vision was about, not food. The vision was about rise, deal with these men that you don't have nothing to do with. But in the dream, it was like food, unclean food coming down. The men represented the unclean food who you don't deal with. That's why God told him, how do you call what I made clean unclean? He wasn't talking about the food. He was talking about the men.
The men, them 3 men that came to it.
Exactly.
That's why it's talking about men right now. And that's why it's not talking about food right here.
Keep reading 21.
Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius, and said, Behold, I am he whom ye seek. What is the cause wherefore ye are come?
Keep reading.
And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feareth God, and of good report among all the nation of the Jews, was warned from God by an holy angel to send for thee into his house, and to hear words of thee.
Now, read 23. Well, we there. Just go ahead and read the whole thing. Go ahead, read it.
Then called he them in and lodged them. And on the morrow, Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied him. And the morrow, after they entered into Caesarea, and Cornelius waited for them, and had called together his kinsmen and near friends. And as Peter was coming in, Cornelius met him, and fell down at his feet, and worshipped him.
What did Peter do?
But Peter took him up, saying, Stand up. I myself also am a man.
I myself am a man. Read.
And as he talked with him, he went in and found many that were come together.
Now remember, the vision of the food that the Christians like to use, say all you got to do is pray over it.
There you go.
It wasn't talking about food. It was talking about dealing with somebody that the southern kingdom didn't deal with, which was the northern kingdom. God knew that in order to get him to deal with it, he showed this to him in a vision, but the vision was as food. Why? Because he was hungry.
He was hungry, man. He was hungry.
Now read verse 28.
Verse 28. And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company.
Exactly what I was saying, because the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom didn't have anything to do with each other.
They were split at this time.
It was unlawful for them to deal with each other. Read.
Or come unto one of another nation. But God have showed me that...
Stop. God is what?
God have showed me.
Where did God show it to him at?
In a dream
of the food.
Yep.
That's why he's finna say this. Read.
But God have showed me that I should not call any man coming or
unclean. He wasn't talking about food. He was talking about man. But the A-N. But the church would take that and say, see, all you got to do is pray over it.
Yep.
No understanding whatsoever. And when I come up with things like Calvinology, that pisses them off even more. And that's what I'm trying to do. Because I don't care. The truth don't give a damn.
The truth.
There it is. The truth. You stop talking about all you got to do is pray over it. Y'all don't understand that scripture. But now you do.
Man. Because guess what? He was talking about man.
And not pork chitlins.
Not them chitlins, y'all. Man, that's how we gonna end the attitude adjustment, man. You gave your first edition of Lies We Believe.
Yep. We didn't step on no moon, and you shouldn't be eating pork.
Man, so that's just pretty much how this episode gonna go, man.
You know how many niggas done cut you off today, bruh?
All of them. All of them. But that's all right, though, man. You know what I noticed, too? This the longest episode we did, man.
Man, how long we been today?
We've been 1 hour and 17 minutes.
Oh, man, that's cool. That's nice little time.
People want 2 hours, but we gonna give you a little extra.
They want 2, but we packed a lot in there, man. You
so did.
Packed in there, man. We packed it all in that little can, bruh.
Y'all gonna have to pause, rewind, take notes, and research it.
But the thing is, it ain't about the time or how long it is. It's about, did you learn anything?
There you go.
You didn't know before you cut us on. I bet you did.
There you go. Y'all got to replay these episodes, man. Pause that. That's what we got chapters for. Go into this, and when you, whatever platform you're on, be like, okay, this is a chapter you talking about the moon. Replay that, take your notes, do your research. You can be like, oh, this is a chapter he was talking about the pork. Not do that. Man, these information we give y'all, man, don't let it just go in one ear and out the other, man.
Right.
This is good information for our people, our nation, man.
It's good information.
Yep, man. But I think that's all I got.
That's all I got.
That's all you got, too?
That's all you got. But you know we got to remember.
You got to remember to question everything.
Why? Because the truth don't care.